Hello, everyone, and welcome back. It has been a while. This is the wrap up of the series. The objective was to build this infrastructure using scripting. So I created simple automation scripts that I've used to deploy this very specific design that you see now on your screen. And this is a central deployment model. The tasks were basically very simple. They were broken down into topics. And you can see that we went from topic number 1 through 6. And now this is the wrap up. And what I wanted to do in this particular clip is to really share with you the back end, what I'm doing on the back end to come up with the scripts to deploy the infrastructure that you see here. And the command line, basically what I'm using is the AWS CLI. AWS CLI, if you don't know, is basically just API calls. So here we are at the command line. You can see this is the structure of my folder. I'm having fun with this. I'm working on multiple different things. And specifically, I'm focusing on EC2. This is where a lot of the networking resources are created, and a lot of the APIs related to networking are under EC2. And here I'm going to share with you just a quick overview. I will get into a lot more details next. My future content, I plan to share scripts where I'm going to show you how I develop the script, what is intended for. I will share with you so that you can use it as well, play with it, and give me feedback. First example, I'll jump into the VPC folder. I have a main file, which is build, and here in this case is build VPC. Into this file, what I've done is I have created multiple functions based on the APIs. For example, I want to describe a VPC. I will make an API call, AWS EC2, describe VPC. That will return the VPCs depending on the region. My default region is US East 1. So this will return every VPC that I have running inside US East 1. So I'm using Python. I'm creating functions. These functions are representing a particular API. I have function for creating a VPC, for getting the VPC ID, getting the account ID, destroying the VPC, erasing the VPC, like deleting it, basically. So just simple stuff, and this will grow. For everyone else, you won't have to come here to do anything, really. What you would want to do is modify this file. This is an example file. In this file, I have defined a CIDR list, the region list, and I'm using a for loop. And basically, let's say, for example, you are not familiar with Python, but you want to use the script, all you have to do is make a copy of this file or just use this file, define the CIDR ranges that you want to use, the region where you want to deploy it. You can change this. This is the name of your VPC. And you can change this to anything you like. Tag your resource. In my case, my key is category and the tag value is not billable. I'm doing this just to track which resources are billable and not billable. This is just my preference, for personal tracking, but you can change these. And this is all you have to do as a user. It's just make changes to these values and you can use this file. And this is what I've used to put it all together and eventually have the ability to deploy everything that you see now on this diagram using scripting. And this is saving me a lot of time. I don't have to do it manually and just have to deploy it. And I get the exact same result all the time. And this is great. It's just something I'm having a lot of fun with. So hopefully, this is something that you are interested in. So this will do it. All I wanted to do was to share with you what it took to come up with the script. And also to share with you a little bit of what I'm doing on the back end. And just to wrap up the series, I hope you enjoyed the series. Hopefully you learned something from it. If you have any questions or comments, please don't hesitate to drop a note in the comment section. I am Pat, I'm Maendeleolab, and salute.